This advocacy proposal will focus on factors that may prevent limited English proficient students in ENL or BE classes from advancing within the 5 performance levels, and what parents could do to help ensure their child is being offered the most appropriate programs and services they are entitled to receive. New York State English as a Second Language Achievement Test, NYSESLAT, is a secure assessment given to all students identified as having limited English proficiency in grades K through 12. It is the only determining factor in allowing students who have tested as having limited English proficiency to move up to a higher, more appropriate proficiency leveled class in a BE or ENL program, or even test out and exit one of these programs. The NYSESLAT and makeup exams are only offered once each year during April and May. The NYSESLAT determines a student's growth in English language proficiency, continued eligibility, and the amount of program services in ENL or BE program the student is eligible to receive. NYSESLAT test results have a direct impact on whether a school district must offer a BE program for their LEP students. A school district in New York must offer a BE program if 20 or more students with the same native language, grade, school building placement, and if their parents have signed them up for the program. In New York City, the requirement is the same, with the exceptions of only needing 15 students as long as they are within 2 continuous grade levels. Shamefully, some school districts are misleading parents into thinking English-only programs will help their students learn English faster and not enrolling them in a BE program. Please know, research studies consistently demonstrate that minority children's cognitive, academic development, and socio-psychological development are enhanced by maintaining and further developing their first language, such as in bilingual education. Students whose NYSESLAT scores do not accurately reflect their English language proficiency level will be placed into classes that are either too low or too high. Even worse, they'll be stuck there for the entire next school year. This is because the NYSESLAT and makeup exams are only offered once each year during April and May, and a student's NYSESLAT scores are the only determining factor in allowing them to move up to a higher, more appropriate proficiency-leveled class. Students placed into class levels that are either too high or low may be contributed to such things as absences if the student is absent during the NYSESLAT and the makeup exams, test anxiety, or even gaming the test system. In either case, this can result in frustration, boredom, behavioral issues, and lacking time in the student's schedule to take desired elective classes, or even worse, completing the requirements to graduate on time. For example, a 9th grade student at the entering proficiency level is required to receive 3 periods of instruction a day, which is about 540 minutes per week. In an 8-period school day, this leaves only 5 periods for credit requirements and other classes. Repeating the entering level a second or third year will definitely make it difficult for the student to graduate on time. Things parents can do are to ensure the child is present in school to take the NYSESLAT. They'll plan any flights or other travel during the NYSESLAT assessment in April and May. Ensure contact phone numbers and address information if their child's school is current to receive reminders and other correspondence. Use a school calendar to stay informed of PTA and other support meetings. Make sure the child is well rested and encouraged to try their best on the NYSESLAT. And parents should also meet with their school administrators and teachers about any other questions and concerns they have. Additionally, parents should sign petitions to enable an appeal for alternative English proficiency level placement options if they feel their child has not been accurately assessed by the NYSESLAT. To do this, they may write the school district superintendent, commissioners, senators, and the New York State Department of Education, Albany, New York. Parents may find other resources by looking online for institutions that provide information and advice, such as the Colored in Colorado website and the New York State Education Department website. They can join associations and federations such as their local parent-teacher association, or create a contact list of other parents of LEP students to form an association within their own school for support. There's also the New York State Association for Bilingual Education and the National Association for Advancement of Colored People.